Greetings, greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I'm your hostess and your melanated queen. So today we're going to get into exploring Kimora Lee, not Kimora, Kim Porter. We're going to be exploring Kim Porter's account. Yesterday we read the book. And today we're going to be talking about it, y'all. Now, I'm not coming on camera today. I'm very, very fatigued. I'm very exhausted, but I'm pushing myself to get through. So hopefully some other time you'll get to see me come on, okay? But not today. Today is not the day. So we're just gonna, I didn't want to have a blank screen. Um, Let me see. Is there a way to show a picture on here? I don't even know, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can choose some type of video for y'all to show because I just didn't want it to be a black blank screen. That's not what I was going for at all. So I do apologize. All right. Let's see if there's anything else we can do instead of this because this is not the move, y'all. How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all having a good day today. I must say that. I must say that. All right, hold on one second, y'all. I'm still trying to get acclimated with Zoom because I don't usually use Zoom like that. I'm normally on what you call it? I'm normally on StreamYard. Okay. But anyway, if I can't get to StreamYard, we'll just use what we have. Let me send this live stream out to a couple of people. If anybody wants to join, feel free. And like I said, I do apologize, y'all, about the technical difficulties I've been encountering thus far. All right. All right, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, I'm just sending this out to a couple of people, y'all. You know how we do. Let's get into it. All right. Well, y'all, I didn't want to have a blank screen, like I said. Let me see if there's something else I can do because the picture that I put up here, for some reason, it's not even showing. And I just hate that. All right, let me see if, y'all, it's always some nonsense, right? All right, let's do this. It might be a little bootleg, but I apologize, y'all. At least something is better than nothing. Let's see. Let's put this somewhere. Share. Okay. Um, hmm. I don't even know if y'all can see this. Probably not. Probably not. Let me let me see if I can even hear me with all of what's going on. Hold on one second, because if not, I'll have to stop this and restart it. Okay. So we are getting sound. All right, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. Y'all know we read the book yesterday with Kim Porter. And I just thought it was very, very interesting to say the least, what I read. The first time it was very shocking. The second time it's still very shocking. It's very disheartening to hear some of the things that happen, but we have to talk about this. So let's get into why I feel that we need to have people to take accountability for some of these things that have taken place back in the day, y'all. We cannot just pass over these things like we didn't read what we didn't thought we read. Did y'all hear about Will Smith and Puff Daddy? Did you not hear about Jada Pinkett and Kimora? I mean, Jada Pinkett and Kim, and then it was Kimora and Kim, and then it was Faith. Evans, Kim Porter, and Sean Puffy Combs. And it was Mary J. Blige, Kim Porter, and Sean Puffy Combs. So obviously, this is a thing that goes on in the industry. So I'm wondering when they say that all these diseases are going on, this is probably the reason for it because these people are very loose, okay, in how they share themselves with everybody. And on top of that, there was mention of Justin Bieber, Usher, and Lil Bow Wow, which will explain why Bow Wow seems so angry all the time, his little short Keebler elf looking self. Now we know that in the industry there have been talks of Jermaine Dupri, talks of Chris Stokes with B2K, Marcus Houston and them back in the day. Raz B came out and told it all. What's good, Solar God? My apologies today that I don't have, anything else going on the screen. I'm using Zoom today, and unfortunately, I can't get any pictures up here like I want to. It was just kind of an impromptu situation. But I don't know if you had the opportunity of listening to my last live stream. But on the last live stream, we read the Kim Porter memoir. Okay. It was just the very beginning, a rough draft to her book that she was starting. And I think it had about 59 to 60 pages to it, approximately 16 chapters. She feels that she was poisoned by P. Diddy himself, which they ruled her death as a cause of pneumonia. We have already heard Jaguar Wright say that who else passed away from pneumonia? Heavy D. Several of Kim Porter's boyfriends suspiciously died of pneumonia, quote unquote. And there's been a host of other celebrities that passed away from quote unquote pneumonia. So I would say that Puff Daddy probably does have ties. This is just my personal belief. I think he has ties to the mafia, just like the Clintons, the CIA, and the FBI. Because who is he friends with? Who are we always seeing him partnered and pictured with? We always see him side by side with none other than Sean the Carter himself. And we already know that that lady, what's her name? Desiree Perez. She is tied in with the government. She's an informant. She works with those people, all right, part of the police department. So if she isn't in control of Rock Nation, she has a very prestigious spot over there. We found out about this years ago, y'all. Don't pretend like we don't remember. So all of this stuff that they rap about in their lyrics about they doing this, they doing that, they are protected. So if anybody follows in their footsteps, you are being very, very dumb. Okay? Very foolish if you think you're going to have the same protection because you don't. Need I say more? Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. And speaking of Lil Kim, y'all, because she was back there in the day partying with them, with Bad Boy, with Puffy, and all of them, but we have not heard her name come to the forefront quite yet. But I think Kim knows a lot of things about Puff Daddy because she was a part of that whole bad boy family as well. It's all about the vengeance. What the blood clot? Wanna rumble with the bee? Ha! Zzz, throw a hex on the whole family. Dressed in all black like the omen. Remember that? Okay. Remember she was with Mob Deep and them? All right, so these ties go way, way back to the 90s, y'all. I think Lil Kim came back in 95, 96, back when we were still in high school, y'all. Yes, her and Foxy rocked the bells. And what did they say about Foxy Brown? When she came into the industry, when she dropped her first CD, the Il Nana, she was 15 years of age, y'all. So that means when she actually signed to get her record deal, she probably was between the ages of 13 and 14. I mean, just logically speaking, how long does it take to drop an album? Now, if she was 15, about to turn 16, or she could have been 14, about to be 15. Now that puts me in mind of Aaliyah. How old was Aaliyah when she started? Around the ages of 12 and 13. So do you see the consistency here? And even Lil Kim was very young in age. I don't even think she was 21 yet. I think Kim was very young when she came to the forefront as well, y'all. So it's a whole lot of stuff that was going on back in the day that people are just not paying attention to. Now we also got to talk about these young children. Ali Carter has come out. If anybody remembers, Ali Carter um has come out, I think years ago. I didn't know anything about her until recently, but apparently, um, she's been speaking out against the industry. And so since that is the case, I do want to share this video. I'm going to go ahead and click on this and I'm going to share my screen so we all can listen to it and watch and hear her words. Because she said that, she was caught up in this situation with the partying. She was used as a party favor. So let me go ahead and share the screen. So just a second, y'all. All right, let's see. Here we go, right here. Share. Okay. Hopefully this will come up. I'm waiting for it to come up so we can all review this together. These are the words of Allie Carter herself, y'all. We're going to hear her give her testimony here in just a moment. It says, "You are screen sharing. Why don't I see it come up?" Let me see. If I'm screen sharing, then show it. Oh, here it is. All right. So let's go ahead and play. I'm going to make the screen bigger. There we go. Y'all, you can see my YouTube search. Yeah, I was checking. Let me tell y'all real quick before I continue. I was checking out Candace McQuarrie. I don't know if you heard about her, Candace McQuarrie. All right, but let's go ahead and listen to the words of Allie Carter. Listen, I'm saying, I'm just trying to help y'all understand. You stay with me? I'm trying to help you understand. Repeat that. Because I'm not saying this is what happened. If there's a round of kids, the trafficker, P. Diddy gets a round of kids. Let's say that round of kids had Justin Bieber in it. There's contracts, okay? There's contracts for codes within that person. So they can take a remote and turn that person off. Britney Spears, when they want to. Lindsay Lohan, when they want to. Amanda Bynes, when they want to, okay? So let's say there's a contract for Justin Bieber. When P. Diddy has a hold of Justin Bieber, he now owns half of those codes. If Usher had the same contract and trafficked Bieber out to P. Diddy, okay, Usher and P. Diddy now have parts of Justin Bieber's contract. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if one goes down, the other side of the code has to go down. All right. So if one goes down, the other side has to go down, is what she just said. So now you see why everybody's being so quiet. Nobody wants any of their secrets revealed. These people in the industry are disgusting. I'm sick of them all. And y'all, you just wait because I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce need to go down right along with them because they are some of the top contenders and they always try to come to the forefront like they're the king and the queen. First of all, who the freak tried to make y'all the queen of hip hop and R&B? That is not what you are. They practice satanic worship. All right. It was basically shown in the book that Kim Porter wrote. But you're actually having this woman to have intercourse at 9 months pregnant so these people can harvest energy off of her body because she has a life growing inside of her. How sick and disgusting is that, y'all? Let's continue. If there's a property linked to that person, Kevin Hart, because they had something to do with the trafficking of Bieber. I don't even know if this video is playing. Let me see something here. Okay, so it is playing. Mm. And their property will go down because there's a code to that property. There's a code to everything. Your social security number is like a code. Okay. But depending on the level of MK Ultra, people have auctions for the codes on that person. So they can use a remote to them like a TV
and shut them down, turn it up, use somebody else, change it whenever they feel like it. Bookmark it. Trust me. Trust me, bookmark it. Okay? I know it's probably not gonna make sense right now, but bookmark it. Um,
MK Ultra is used, but to get MK Ultra to take hold the way it needs to be, it has to involve satanic ritual abuse, extreme trauma, humiliation, just evil on a level you can't imagine. I don't care what you all think about Trump. I'm not sure what I think about Trump, but he is telling you the truth on a lot of things. You guys just don't understand what he's saying. When he's saying they're eating the cats and dogs, he's preparing your hearts and your minds for the fact that satanic ritual abuse is about to come into the light in a big way. Voodoo is about to come into the light in a big way. Cannibalism is about to come into the light in a big way. All of those things link to MK Ultra, and it all links to trafficking. Once you have MK Ultra in place, and once you've used satanic ritual abuse to link into the MK Ultra and to program somebody, program the children, so you can use them as sex slaves or Delta assassins or whatever it is you want them to do.
All right, let's see if we can skip over to a little bit of this because she was on here for 30 minutes. And if you can look at her face, I really want you to be able to see her face because she's supposed to be the daughter of Lassane, which we all know is Tupac Shakur. All right, Tupac Shakur. Look at her facial features, everybody. Look at her facial features. And I need to try to pull up a picture of Tupac because they have very similar bone structure. I do believe that this could potentially be his daughter. She's allegedly 30 years old, 30 years of age. Let me see. Tupac passed away in 96. At the time of his death, he was allegedly 25 years old, I believe. Let me see. 1996, 24 or 25. So today is 2024 minus. It's possible, y'all. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is Tupac's daughter?
I was a party favorite.
What does that mean?
Party favorite. I was somebody you could take off the table.
So you're telling me they set children
I set children
on the table, like when you go to a birthday party and they have gift bags for everybody that comes that have candy and toys in them, yep. And they set them on the table. So you're telling me at the freak off parties, mm-hmm. They put children on the table instead of gift bags, mm-hmm. And then people can do what?
Take you off the table and have sex with you, even though it's against the rules to do certain things like anal sex or full house sex. Sometimes that's against the rules. Like for me, that was against the rules, but that didn't matter. That did not matter.
So they come choose you off the table, do whatever they want with you, and then what happens?
And they put you back on the table.
They put you back on the table for somebody else to come choose you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's called a party favor effect. That's just one of the little things that go on at the freak off parties with children. Were there animals there?
Mm-hmm. Goats.
Did they turn the animals loose on the kids?
Yeah. This is insane. I don't.
All right, so you just heard it for herself, what Miss Allie Carter said. They had goats. And allegedly, according to, do y'all remember Rerun from What's Happening? Y'all remember his wife? She had a YouTube channel and she was exposing Steve Harvey. Back a few, I would say maybe a year or two ago, she was on her channel exposing how allegedly Steve Harvey was involved intimately with goats. So, this is a ritualistic practice that these people partake in. All right. It is called bestiality, y'all. There's also another practice that they believe in, and it's called spirit cooking, where you EAT children. All right. So, these things are very real. So, this is why when Kim Porter wrote in her memoir, that Puff Daddy wanted her to partake in intimate acts when she was 9 months pregnant so that these celebrities could feed off the energy harvesting of the unborn child. This is how sick it gets. And if you know anything about these occultic practices, children are used a lot, especially in religious practices, in sacrifices. We've talked about this on the channel when it goes to Christmas. Christmas is actually a satanic holiday. People are not aware of that, and we have the holidays coming up once again. Please look at my video and I talk about Saturnalia. Look it up for yourself. It's spelled Saturnalia, Saturnalia. All of this stuff is satanic, it's demonic. And they would sacrifice their children to a deity known as Moloch. All right. And it was in hopes of having a better life for themselves. So this is what is going on here. And as you know, Sean Carter, who all you know as Jay-Z, he also practices what he calls a secret society by Aleister Crowley. If you know who that is, he was a Satanist. All right. The stuff is not made up. This is very real. There have been known to be underground tunnels. We already know Philip Schneider, and there's another one, William Cooper. If you know about Behold a Pale Horse, then you know that there are secret cities under the earth's surface, underground cities, y'all, where a lot of children are harvested. They also breed these children, they breed people with animals called chimera. If you remember, Alex Jones was exposing all of this, which is why he was kicked off of YouTube and sued for multi millions of dollars. All right. But if you want to check out Alex Jones, he's on Rumble. I'm on Rumble too. Check out my Living Legend TV channel. All right. I will be posting more on there as well because I'm kind of tired of YouTube and all of its nonsense and its antics. But let's continue to hear what more Allie Carter has to say.
You got sick and threw up because it was so disgusting. What happened?
You had to eat it.
You had to eat your vomit if you threw up. That's satanic ritual abuse. Diddy was at this party.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Washington was at this party.
Yep.
Birdman was at this party.
Yes, he was.
And Young Joc.
Yep.
So we just heard some more names. Denzel Washington, whom all melanated women since the 90s used to worship that man. All we heard about was Denzel Washington. Denzel, and Blair Underwood. Now, I'm not saying Blair was a part of it. I'm just saying those are the two people we heard about. And Will Smith was another one. We kept hearing all the women like Will Smith. Will Smith this, Will Smith that. Will Smith is Gay. All right. And you're going to hear, and this is going to come out, and these are not my words, in the words of Jaguar Wright as well, of allegedly Will Smith, and according to Kim Porter's book, Will Smith and Puffy were sharing a bed together. And you know what that means. Not only that, but Will Smith and Jada would often join Kim Porter and Sean P. Diddy Combs behind the scenes in an intimate setting. Okay. You can figure out the rest from there. So, what do you think was going on? All right. Also, we want to talk about Willow Smith and Jaden Smith. Why are those children so weird today? I think, they have a very interesting family dynamic, but these people are not normal. They are not normal whatsoever. It is alleged, okay, that Will and Jada was basically pimping Jaden Smith out to Puff Daddy. He was having his way with Jaden Smith. Why do you think Jaden is confused today? Why do you think Willow is confused today? Those children are not normal. Nothing is normal about that family. And on top of it, Lori Harvey, let's get into those antics. Why was she spotted on a yacht with Puff Daddy, Marjorie Harvey, and Steve Harvey? And why is it said that she was passed around from Trey Songz, going on to Michael B. Jordan, seen with, what was it, Justin or Quincy? I can't remember. One of those Puff Daddy children over there. And then she went from the son to the father. That reminds me of Candy Burrs. They said she was messing with the son and the father too. Remember Gerald and Eddie Levert? Well, she denies those claims to be false. Okay. But we know how these people get down behind the scenes. Candy Burrs, she makes no secret that she invites females to their bedroom with her and Todd Tucker. All right. They get down in Hollywood. Kamora Lee, Cynthia Bailey has experimented with females. This is what they do. This is what they practice. These people are satanic worshipers. And I don't know how people don't understand this. This type of behavior, the stuff they're doing, these occultic practices is not normal. They are worshiping a deity and it is not what you believe to be your creator. All right. For all you Christians out there that like to say Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, that is not what these people believe in. So please stop thinking that these people are normal like you because they're not. It's just not the case.
And you're telling me Denzel was there and it was after 1 o'clock when he supposedly left?
And beanie socks and a gold chain.
So you're telling me Denzel Washington was butt naked. He had a beanie on, socks on, and a gold chain, and that's it. In front of children. Funny. Because he sure portrays himself to be holier than thou.
Well, so a lot of them do.
I think you also told me that one of those men have a birthmark.
Left thigh.
One of those men have a birthmark on their left thigh.
All right. So as you can see in her face, she's probably reminiscing, reflecting, and she's probably shutting down because it's very traumatic what she endured. How did she get to the parties? I don't know. That's one thing I cannot figure out. I still don't know her backstory, but I just saw this video pop up like 2 days ago. So, and I didn't even know about Allie Carter until all this stuff came
My
out
hair's always been straight, but with like
with Puff Daddy. I didn't even know that this stuff was going on with her. But apparently there are other children that are still missing. All right. They said, and if you recall, I'm going to play this when I get the chance and opportunity, but Puff Daddy's neighbor said that Puff Daddy was bringing in young girls, minor children, young girls, underage girls coming in by the bus loads late at night, early in the AM, and said he be doing too much. And let me try to find that clip because I mean, people don't believe that these people do this stuff, but it's real.
Associate with where they traffic, how they traffic, all of this links together. Um, you have traffickers putting out movies.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to stop that right there. And we're going to look into Puff Daddy's neighbor. What did his neighbor say? Okay. So let's see. It's right here. That's on Facebook. Let's see. Diddy's neighbor who went viral at the raid. What did he say, y'all? You about to watch it and see it for yourself.
Tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night.
Let me rewind that back. He said, tell him to stop bringing all the minors over here late at night.
Tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He's like, buses, like big ass buses. You see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let.
Let's rewind that back.
Tell him stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. Do too much. Like buses, like big ass buses. You see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock to the ball. My moment.
So that's what be going on, y'all. That's what be going on. We cannot make this stuff up. We cannot make this stuff up. So there you have it from the words of Puff Daddy's neighbor. He had busloads of minor children coming over at 3 o'clock in the morning. Busloads of them, y'all. Busloads of them. And it's floating all over the internet. But yet everybody is so concerned about these celebrities. Why is everybody so concerned about the celebrities? Don't even get me started on J-Lo. Oh, we're gonna take a walk down what's that Hollywood where they have all the stars? We're gonna take a walk down the Hollywood fame of stars that y'all want to quote unquote call celebrities because they don't even qualify the term celebrity in my opinion. J-Lo, she was in the book. Let's talk about her. She's not innocent either because she knew about the hit that they put out on Biggie. She knew that Puff Daddy shot innocent people in the club. But yet, and still, she got off too because she was handcuffed back in the day. Y'all don't remember that? Let me see. Club shooting back in 2000. I think that was like in 2001. Yeah, she had a mug shot. Where's her mug shot? She was handcuffed, but they let her go because Puff Daddy assured her that she would get let go. These people are not saints and they're not angels. Let's go ahead and do some screen sharing on that one. Nah, because these people think that they are untouchable. They think they're unstoppable. They think they're floating on top of the world. Here she is right here. Legal trouble history. Jennifer, okay, it was a 1999 arrest. She looks like she was drunk right there. She was complicit right here. She knew what had happened. I don't know what that is in the bathroom. Oh, it must have been somebody got shot at the club. That's what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember they made such a big deal about her dress back in the day? I got so tired of hearing about that. It made the news at the award show. Yes, she's not innocent, y'all. And from what I heard, she was involved in some stuff with some sodomizing of victims as well at Puff Daddy's request. She's not innocent whatsoever, and she's been passed around the industry as well. So let's just, everybody want to talk about J-Lo this, J-Lo that. She knew what was going on back in the day. Here she is, picture. Who do you see in the picture? There she is, right beside Puff Daddy. There's Aaliyah in the middle. And what I don't understand is this picture with Aaliyah. She has her hand on Puff Daddy's thigh, and then her other hand is on this other guy's thigh. That looks a little awkward to me. They're dressed in white. He has on a red shirt. They're on a white bed. What is that about? Back in 2001, ritualistic practices, y'all. And if you remember when Mary J. Blige was on 106 and Park with AJ and Free, out of Mary J. Blige's mouth herself, she said, "What you all just witnessed was a spiritual murder." She said, "Baby girl was murdered." And then she said, "If I had the proof, if I could bring the proof." So she knew, that whole industry knew what was going on with Aaliyah. Okay. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Dame Dash is not as innocent as he tries to seem either, because Dame Dash was already with Rachel McCoy. From my understanding, Rachel was pregnant while he was with Aaliyah. And as soon as Aaliyah died, who did he marry? He married, I think, that girl, whatever her name is. I don't know. But now he's with some other female. And let's be very clear. Dame Dash does not like melanated women, okay? Let's just be realistic about that as well. Here you see pictured as the victim, I think her name is Natanya. She was the one that was shot in her nose by Puff Daddy. Until this day, you can find the videos of her saying that she remembers to this day that she saw Puff Daddy raise the gun and shot her in the nose. It was not Shine, it was Puff Daddy that did it. But he allowed Shine to take the downfall for him. All their little dirty secrets are coming to the forefront. Cat Williams said this is the year of exposure. Look at this nonsense, y'all. All of them partying at the Diddy parties. Look at Busta Rhymes. If you listen to the Tasha K interview, you know about him. He had a lover put up in a apartment complex. And when I say lover, I'm talking about a male lover. All right? And that is coming from the Tasha K interview. Y'all, all these people got issues. Let's not even get into Neo with his fruity Fruit Loop self. Okay? Every time I look at him, I get irritated. Look at him looking like a red devil. What is he doing right here? Holding up the Masonic hand gestures, y'all. He's down with it too. Look at him. There's nothing feminine about that smile. He looks evil. Look at him. Looking like the little prissy, sissified self that he is. Look at him. And this is the people that people like to worship, y'all. You know what she's considered? This is what y'all call a cover up. These females get with these dudes. It's orchestrated by the industry to cover up what these guys are really about. He likes men, y'all. Okay? He goes both ways. Some people can't understand it. There he is again, holding up the Masonic hand gestures. He's down with the cause. Let's get into Oprah. Let's get into that school that she opened up. There's nothing that's pure about Oprah Winfrey whatsoever. Okay? That African school that she has for those African children, I think it's out in South Africa. They said many of those girls have been molested. All right? She is aware, she's privy to it. She's a cover up. Why do you think she endorses the Democratic Party? And all these people were basically backing up Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. What do we know about Joe Biden and Hunter Biden? What do we know about Joe Biden's past with little girls? I think we found out about him a long time ago. Joe Biden and their accusations about him messing with little girls. But you know, people like to glaze over all of this like it doesn't exist. Where did they get these little children from? What where are they getting? I mean, he shouldn't be with these little children. Old wrinkled men with little children. I'm pretty sure they've scrubbed the internet. I'm pretty sure of it. There were images of him and video footage of Joe Biden with little girls on stage, and those little girls look very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Uh-huh. Joe Biden's mixed legacy on sexual misconduct, March 22, 2018. You know, these people are so full of it. Joe Biden accused of inappropriate touching. And this is who we have as the alleged president, y'all. This is who we have as the alleged president.
Now to the accusation of inappropriate touching involving former Vice President Joe Biden. A Democratic candidate for political office in Nevada says an endorsement took an invasive turn and that she felt powerless to stop it. Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
Tonight, Joe Biden is facing troubling accusations. Nevada Democrat Lucy Flores claims the former vice president inappropriately touched and kissed her head before a rally in 2014. She writes in New York Magazine that she felt powerless to do anything about it. Biden had attended the rally to help boost her campaign.
It's not just women. Children are involved in this madness, y'all. Children have been overlooked with this whole thing in the Diddy case, have been overlooked in politics. Who are advocating for these children? And what about that child that Puff Daddy said that he adopted? That little girl, where is she at? What was her name? Puff Daddy adopts a child, but we don't hear about her anymore. Where is she at? Let's look her up. Ava Baroni. Here she is. Nobody's talking about Ava. Ava. Where's Ava? She's right here, y'all. This girl. Nobody's speaking about her. Do they have her dressed up trying to look like an older lady? Who is Ava Baroni? And did he really adopt her? Do you remember that Instagram post they had? Let's play this.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful.
All right, let me see if I can find a larger video so we can. Ava Baroni Combs. Why would he just magically adopt a white girl, y'all? This makes no sense at all. At all whatsoever. Where's the video? Okay, breaking news. Diddy adopted Ava Combs. Here it is.
A lot of people don't know this, but
These people are sick.
What's your last name? What's your other last name?
On a little girl named Ava Grace Baldwin.
Y'all can't see this is trafficking.
She was just 6 years old when she was reported missing from her elementary school in Texas.
The tooth fairy will come and get it.
Yes, it's breaking news.
White girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her as home.
The indictment alleges that
Where is Charles Ramsey when you need him? Something is dead giveaway when a little white girl is adopted by P. Diddy Combs in the arms of a black man. Dead giveaway. Where's Charles Ramsey when you need him?
The pieces of this puzzle are intriguing, leaving us all to wonder if Ava Baldwin could be hiding in plain sight. San Antonio police still handle Ava's case. Hopper is still hopeful, citing documented sightings of Ava and Catherine, one in Florida when Catherine supposedly tried to hand custody to a couple in 2016. Hopper and his family often post notes on a special Facebook page, hoping Ava might come across it eventually and understand how sorely she is missed. It's difficult to see my brother through this, Fulbright remarked. All he has ever wanted is a family. He is entitled to have his daughter in his life.
I wanted to know where this little girl been because we haven't seen her in a while. So my detective skills, I went to find her TikTok and try to see the videos she's been posting. So all of her comments for all of her videos are all right. And this particular video that I'm about to show next, I don't know why, but us clairvoyant people, it really spoke to me. She basically said that this is where all your answers are. Showing Star Island. Is this girl trapped on Star Island right now so we can't see her? Can she not leave? What's going on? And you can go look at her page and see all the other, kind of in code things that she's posting. If this girl is on Star Island and that's where all her answers are, when is the trip? Because apparently that's where all the bodies are buried.
Hopper agrees that handling Ava's disappearance linked to a well-known family, but also as a portrayal of the difficulties parents seeking their children encounter. What tomorrow means for Hopper. Hopper is dedicated to locating Ava, even though it has been years since she vanished. Recently, in search of fresh leads, he IG live breakdown revealing Ava to the world. Diddy subtly introduces his children to the public in this fascinating Instagram live session from April 20th, 2020. First look at it is a straightforward family moment full of love and affection.
Hey, yeah, everyone, introduce yourself.
Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava.
What's your other last name?
Ava.
Eva Baroni Cole.
Many viewers have started to question whether there is more here than first.
Why is she telling her zodiac sign? My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio. Why would she introduce herself in that fashion? That's not normal. It's almost like she's marketing herself, y'all.
Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
Could one of these youngsters be connected to an unresolved missing person case that has generated numerous unresolved questions over years? Although Diddy's manner seems sincere, is it?
Decided that he would like to be a caring man.
His interactions with every youngster, the particular phrase. Though the relationships are uncertain, it is difficult to overlook the overlapping timeframes and physical similarities. Or unintentionally, is it conceivable that a lost youngster?
This makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand it, y'all. Can somebody explain that? Because that looks very weird. That's very creepy and it's very spooky.
Diddy's adopted white daughter story has more twists than a thriller. Meet Ava Baroni, or sometimes called Ava Combs. In a 2020
I want to actually see the real Instagram post. I can't find it. Let me see. Diddy Instagram. Let's see if we can find it without them talking all over the place, because that's irritating.
He saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
It's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a Black parent.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs. Come on.
He saw me. And
Why?
decided to pick me up.
Why would he just,
saw me?
he saw me and decided to pick me up like she's a kitten on the side of a street, y'all, like it's a dog, like it's a pet, and you just bring this child home and the parents are okay with this? Something doesn't sound right with that story. Something does not sound right with that story. It's very weird. It's very weird. Nobody can explain that, huh? Y'all, it's a lot of madness going on in the industry. Now, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Tupac for a second. Tupac photos. And I want to look at Allie Carter for a second because I feel that there's a strong resemblance if you look at some of these photographs of Pac's bone structure. Let's see here. Y'all know what Tupac looked like. Just let's look at some pictures of him. And now let's look at Allie Carter for a second. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna let her talk a little bit and look at her while she's speaking. But I feel like this could potentially be his daughter. That woman said that this is Lasane's daughter. Tupac's real name was not Tupac Shakur, y'all. Look up Lasane. And you should see him come up. Let me see if I can look his name up. I don't know, because they like to scrub the internet. Lasane Parrish. Oh, what do you know? He comes up when I put in Lasane Parrish. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, huh? Isn't it? Lasane Parrish Crooks. It's well documented that Afeni changed his name at 1 year old. Where the crook's name comes from, which he had at birth, I don't know. That's what they put in here, July 5th of 2024. You all. It is alleged that Tupac is still alive. For some of you who may or may not be aware of that. Yes, indeed. Now, I don't know what this is. It's an Instagram post. Let me see. I haven't even looked at this before. All right, somebody put up an Instagram post to him. But the features of that girl looks a lot like him. I will say that. All right. Now, allegedly, according to Kim Porter's book, he was engaged to Kadada, Quincy Jones' daughter. All right. Now, we know that Quincy Jones, according to Tupac, made advances to Tupac, asking if he could F him in the A. All right. Now, these are the words of Tupac himself. You can look the interview up unless they've scrubbed it off the internet. These people are very sick, y'all. But yes, I feel like this girl, Allie Carter, does bear a resemblance to Tupac Shakur. I think there is, look at this part of her face, the cheekbones, when she talks, even up in her eyes, she does bear a resemblance to him. And I wish I could do a side by side photo. But y'all know what Tupac looks like when he speaks, when he talks. You've seen his interviews before. But yeah, how did she end up trafficked by these people in the industry? I have no idea. I don't know her backstory, y'all. I have no idea how she ended up in that predicament whatsoever. Anyway, we are reviewing the backstory. The saga continues behind Sean P. Diddy Combs, not Kamora, Kim Porter's book. All right, and we're going to continue this debacle as we go down the lion's den, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and sign out, and we'll come back on here tomorrow. And like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to be signing out. Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing the video for a minute. And I just want to tell everybody to be true to yourself. Stop, if you are idolizing these people, stop doing it. These people are satanic worshipers. They're demonic worshipers. There's a lot of sick stuff they're doing in the industry. None of them are innocent. 90% of them are down with satanic worship. If you listen to the music, listen to the songs, listen to the frequencies, the vibrations, these parties, everything they symbolize, everything that you see in these award shows, are rituals that they're doing in front of the audience. That's why they always have fire and red, and they talk about hell and the devil. This last BET award show was nothing but a satanic ritualistic practice before our very eyes, and it was very disturbing. I should pull that up real quick before I head on out, because it's it's very insulting that this is what they feel about people. They don't even care. They just put it in your face. They don't even care, y'all. Let's see. Let's go to the BET Awards, because Will Smith, whatever that was that he was doing, was some sick stuff. All right, let's see. Let's go to the 2024 BET Award with the Will Smith performance. It was Will Smith and Kirk Franklin, I believe. Yeah, yeah, here it is. Now, I'm gonna share my screen one more time before I head out, because y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see what I'm talking about. Yeah. So now this makes sense. This makes more sense of why these people do this stuff. This is why their stage and their sets look like this. The setup looks this way. So look, this looks like Will Smith is in the pits of hell. This is what this looks like. Correct me if I am wrong. And the title of the song is You Can Make It. Now, this was supposed to be an uplifting song. This was supposed to be a song to, like, I Believe I Can Fly, something like, what R. Kelly would write. But does this look like something that will have you feeling motivated? Or does this look like something that will have you feeling depressed and sunken and at your lowest point in life? Sickening, y'all. Sit your ass down somewhere. I can't. I can't with these people. I can't. Once you know what they have really been doing, you can't look at these people the same. Look at this. Satanic worship at its finest. This is a ritualistic spiritual practice going on in front of your eyes. And if you think I'm lying, y'all need to really do your research. Right here you have this little Keebler elf Kirk Franklin coming out. Yeah, right. Don't even mention God, because the God that they worship is a deity that is known as the Baphomet, okay? With the devil horns. Let's see. Now, they tried to incorporate gospel into this to make it look like it's based on, for the people that believe in Christianity, for the people that believe in that stuff, they have Kirk Franklin to try to switch it over. But they're being very what's the word I'm looking for? Deceitful here. Now, one thing about him, people used to like Kirk Franklin. Makes me wanna stomp. Remember that song back in the 90s? Make me clap my hands. Stomp. All right, everybody remembers that song. Kirk Franklin is fruity, y'all. Will Smith is also fruity for Cocoa Puffs and fruity, whatever you want to call it. Both of them are fruity behind the scenes, but they came together to make this song at the BET Awards show. Why is that the case? What would make them think to put Will Smith and Kirk Franklin together to do a song? I thought this was a very awkward combination to begin with, in the least. Now you see, oh no, they're talking about God. Yeah, I can't do this. I can't. They're making a mockery. I'm getting off of that. You know. It's just ridiculousness, y'all. Anyway, in the words of Brown Girls Are Beautiful, continue to walk in your divinity. Please do not worship, don't idolize these people. That's in the Bible as well. They are simply nothing to look up to. None of them are. And the reason that they are where they are is because of the ritualistic, satanic, demonic practices that they do behind the scenes. They get in front of your face, they put on a fake smile, they want to be envied, they want to be idolized. Don't look up to them, look up to yourself. You have parents, you have relatives, you got people in your life that have done way far more for you than these celebrities will ever do for you in your life. People that have probably looked out for you in ways that these celebrities never have. Kanye West, that's another one that we're going to be talking about because, he practices this stuff too behind the scenes. Yeah, he might come out and speak out against it, but remember, Kanye West is a Gemini, so he has a split personality. But y'all, I digress. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Please like, share, subscribe, and you all continue to stay blessed. And until next time, you all be safe. I'm going to get out of here because I can't take any more of this nonsense, y'all. All right, I'm going to